Have you ever woken up to a morning that feels like a battle before it even begins? Your alarm jolts you awake, and you're already behind, stumbling out of bed into a cluttered room, digging through a chaotic closet for something to wear, gulping down coffee while scrolling through a flood of emails, and rushing out the door with your heart racing. By the time you're out, you're stressed, scattered, and wishing you could hit reset on the day. If this sounds like your mornings, you're not alone. So many of us start our days in a frenzy, overwhelmed by choices, clutter, and the pressure to keep up with life's demands. Deep down, you're craving something different, a morning that feels calm, intentional, and sets you up to face the day with clarity and peace. What if you could transform your mornings into a serene ritual that leaves you energized and focused? Today, I'm sharing 5 Japanese minimalist rules to simplify your morning routine, inspired by a philosophy that's been bringing calm and purpose to lives for centuries. These aren't just time-saving tricks. They're mindful practices rooted in Japanese culture that create a morning that feels like a gentle breath of fresh air. Imagine waking up to a tidy space, making effortless choices, and starting your day with a clear mind and a light heart. Whether you're juggling a demanding job, a busy family, or just yearning for a better start, these rules are designed to fit into your life, no matter how hectic it feels. Stick with me, and I promise you'll walk away with practical steps to transform your mornings starting tomorrow. Let's dive in. Let's paint a picture of a typical morning. Your alarm blares, and you hit snooze, already dreading the rush. You drag yourself out of bed, stepping over clothes strewn across the floor, or dodging a pile of papers on your nightstand. Your closet is a maze of options, but nothing feels right. Too many clothes, yet you're paralyzed by indecision. In the kitchen, you're staring at a cluttered pantry, trying to figure out breakfast, but end up grabbing a granola bar or skipping it altogether. Your phone is buzzing with notifications, emails, texts, social media, pulling your attention before you've even had a sip of coffee. You're out the door, late, frazzled, and already feeling like the day's gotten the better of you. This is a reality for so many of us. Mornings have become a chaotic sprint, leaving us drained before the day begins. Studies show that decision fatigue hits early, with the average American making over 35,000 decisions a day, many in the morning. Clutter in our homes, overflowing closets, crowded counters, amplifies the stress, making simple tasks feel overwhelming. A survey found that 70% of Americans feel rushed or anxious before 9 a.m., and cluttered spaces increase anxiety by 20%. We're surrounded by stuff, choices, and distractions, turning our mornings into a hurdle rather than a fresh start. You want mornings that feel different, calm, purposeful, and energizing. You want to wake up to a space that soothes you, make choices that feel effortless, and start the day with a sense of control. This is where Japanese minimalism offers a way forward. In Japan, mornings are sacred, a time to center yourself, align your mind and body, and prepare for the day with intention. Rooted in Zen and Shinto traditions, Japanese minimalism simplifies life by focusing on what matters and letting go of what doesn't. The result? Mornings that set a positive tone, leaving you ready to tackle the day with clarity and joy. Let's explore this philosophy and the 5 rules that can transform your mornings. At the core of Japanese minimalism is a powerful idea: live with purpose. This philosophy isn't about doing more or owning less for the sake of it. It's about making intentional choices that align with your values. In Japan, mornings are treated as a ritual, a time to create calm and clarity before the world's demands take over. Picture a traditional Japanese home. A tatami mat floor, a low wooden table with a single teacup, sunlight filtering through a shoji screen. The space is uncluttered, serene, and purposeful, reflecting a mind that's clear and ready for the day. This intentionality shapes every aspect of the morning routine. The Japanese don't rush through their mornings or fill them with distractions. They choose simplicity, fewer possessions, fewer decisions, more presence. It's not about empty spaces or rigid rules. It's about creating a morning that feels meaningful, like a quiet moment to breathe before the day unfolds. This approach is rooted in Zen principles of mindfulness and Shinto beliefs in respecting your surroundings, turning ordinary tasks like dressing or eating into acts of purpose. I learned this the hard way. A few years ago, my mornings were a mess, rushing to find clothes, skipping breakfast, checking my phone the second I woke up. I was stressed before I even left the house. Then I discovered Japanese minimalism, and it was a revelation. By making small, intentional changes, I turned my mornings into a sanctuary, a time to center myself and start the day right. Today, I'm sharing 5 Japanese minimalist rules to simplify your morning routine. These are practical, relatable, and designed to fit into your busy life, no matter how chaotic it feels. Let's dive into them. The first rule is to prepare your space the night before. In Japanese minimalism, a clutter-free environment sets the stage for a clutter-free mind. Imagine waking up to a tidy bedroom, your clothes neatly laid out, your kitchen counter clear, your bag packed for the day. It's like giving yourself a head start, creating a morning that feels calm before you even open your eyes. Preparing the night before eliminates the chaos of scrambling, letting you ease into the day with purpose. Take 10 minutes each evening to set up your morning. Lay out your outfit. Something simple and versatile like a favorite sweater and jeans. Clear your kitchen counter, so breakfast feels inviting, not stressful. Pack your bag with essentials, keys, wallet, notebook, so you're not searching in a rush. In Japan, this preparation is a ritual, often done mindfully to signal the end of one day and the start of the next. I started doing this a year ago, and it's transformed my mornings. Every night, I tidy my bedroom, set out my clothes, and prep my coffee maker. When I wake up, my space feels serene, and I'm not starting the day in a panic. This rule isn't about adding another chore. It's about creating ease. A prepared space reduces decisions and stress, letting you focus on what matters. It's like setting the table for a peaceful morning. Try it tonight. Spend 10 minutes tidying one area and prepping for tomorrow. Lay out your outfit, clear a counter, or pack your bag. Notice how it makes your morning feel smoother, like a gentle ritual instead of a race. One of the biggest morning time sinks is standing in front of a closet, overwhelmed by choices. You have dozens of shirts, pants, and accessories, yet nothing feels right. The second rule is to streamline your wardrobe, a cornerstone of Japanese minimalism. In Japan, people often embrace capsule wardrobes, small collections of versatile, high-quality pieces that mix and match effortlessly, saving time and mental energy. Start by choosing 10 core items you love. Think neutral colors and timeless cuts, like a white button-up, dark jeans, a cozy cardigan, and a classic jacket. Build your daily outfits from these, keeping accessories minimal, a watch, a simple scarf. Donate or store anything you haven't worn in 6 months, especially items you keep just in case. I did this with my closet, narrowing it down to 10 pieces I truly love. Now, getting dressed takes 5 minutes, and I always feel confident. It's not about having less. It's about having what works for you. A streamlined wardrobe saves time, reduces decision fatigue, and cuts spending on clothes you don't need. It also creates a home that feels organized, with a closet that's a joy to open. I used to spend 20 minutes agonizing over outfits, only to feel frustrated. Now, my mornings are effortless, and my closet feels like a curated collection, not a chaotic mess. Try it. Pick 10 wardrobe staples this week. Create a few outfits, and donate what you don't wear. Feel the freedom of a simplified morning where getting dressed is a breeze. Breakfast can be a morning hurdle. Deciding what to eat, rummaging through a cluttered pantry, or skipping it altogether in the rush. The third rule is to simplify your breakfast, inspired by Japanese minimalist eating habits. In Japan, breakfast is often simple yet nourishing. A bowl of rice with miso soup, a small piece of fish, or a boiled egg with vegetables. It's not about extravagance, but about starting the day with intention and energy. Choose 3 go-to-breakfasts that are quick, healthy, and use minimal ingredients. Think oatmeal with fruit, yogurt with nuts and honey, or toast with avocado, and a boiled egg. Stock your pantry with just the essentials for these meals: oats, yogurt, bread, a few fruits. Prep ingredients the night before, like soaking oats or chopping fruit, to save time. I simplified my breakfast to 3 options I love, and it's been a game changer. No more staring at a full pantry, feeling overwhelmed. I spend less on groceries, and my mornings feel calm, with a nourishing meal that fuels me for the day. Simplifying breakfast reduces decision fatigue and keeps your kitchen clutter-free. It also saves money by cutting impulse buys at the store. I used to buy random cereals or snacks, thinking they'd make breakfast easier, but they just clutter my shelves. Now, my 3 go-to meals are affordable and satisfying. Try it. Pick 3 simple breakfasts this week and stock only what you need. Prep one the night before, and notice how it streamlines your morning, leaving you energized and focused. In Japan, mornings are a time for mindfulness, a moment to center yourself before the day's demands take over. The 4th rule is to create a mindful morning ritual. Instead of starting your day with emails, social media, or a rush-to-do list, carve out 5 minutes for a practice that grounds you. This could be stretching, sipping tea slowly, or writing in a journal, all done with full presence and intention. Choose one simple ritual. Take 10 deep breaths while looking out a window, do a 5-minute yoga stretch, or write down one thing you're grateful for. In Japanese culture, rituals like tea ceremonies or morning meditation are performed with care, turning ordinary moments into sacred ones. I start my mornings with 5 minutes of stretching, focusing on my breath and the quiet of my home. It's become my anchor, helping me start the day with calm and clarity, no matter what's ahead. On busy days, this ritual keeps me grounded, like a moment of stillness in a storm. This ritual doesn't add time. It saves it by reducing stress and sharpening your focus. Your home becomes a space for mindfulness, not chaos. I used to jump straight into emails, starting my day frazzled. Now, my 5-minute ritual feels like a gift to myself. Try it. Pick one 5-minute ritual for tomorrow morning. Do it slowly, with intention, and feel how it sets a peaceful tone for your day, like a quiet melody before the noise begins. Mornings often get hijacked by our phones, scrolling through emails, social media, or news before we're even out of bed. This digital clutter scatters our focus and starts the day with stress. The 5th rule is to limit digital distractions, a practice rooted in Japanese minimalism's emphasis on presence. In Japan, mornings are a time for quiet focus, not screen overload, allowing you to stay connected to yourself and your surroundings. Set a no-screen rule for the first 30 minutes after waking. Keep your phone out of the bedroom or turn it to airplane mode overnight. Use this time for your mindful ritual, breakfast, or simply enjoying a quiet moment with your coffee. If you need to check something urgent, set a specific time after your routine, like 30 minutes after waking. I stopped checking my phone first thing, and it's been life-changing. I used to start my day reacting to emails or posts, feeling stressed before I'd even brush my teeth. Now, my mornings are mine, and I feel in control, ready to face the day with a clear mind. Limiting digital distractions creates mental space and a home free of virtual clutter. It lets you focus on what's in front of you, your space, your routine, your peace. I found that avoiding screens in the morning helped me stay present, noticing small joys like the warmth of my coffee or the sound of birds outside. Try it. Commit to 30 screen-free minutes tomorrow morning. Use that time for your ritual or breakfast, and notice how it clears your mind, setting a calm, intentional tone for the day. These 5 Japanese minimalist rules: preparing your space, streamlining your wardrobe, simplifying breakfast, creating a mindful ritual, and limiting digital distractions, aren't about adding complexity to your mornings. They're about doing less with purpose, to create a routine that lifts you up and sets a positive tone for the day. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Start with one rule. Prep your outfit tonight. Pick a simple breakfast, skip your phone for 30 minutes, or try a 5-minute ritual. These small steps ripple outward, turning chaotic mornings into a sanctuary of calm and clarity. I've lived this transformation myself. My mornings used to be a stressful blur, rushing to find clothes, skipping meals, scrolling through emails. I was exhausted before the day began. But by adopting these rules one at a time, I've created mornings that feel like a gift. My home is tidier, my mind is clearer, and I start each day with a sense of peace and purpose. I save time, reduce stress, and feel ready to tackle whatever comes my way. You can have this. 2. Which rule resonates with you most? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your first step. If this video inspired you, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a calmer morning in their life. Let's keep this journey going together. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, where we'll explore more ways to live simply, mindfully, and joyfully. Here's to mornings that energize and uplift you, starting tomorrow.